show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steve Strangio, coming to you from beautiful Paradise Studios right here in downtown Massapequa on Long Island. Some people say New York. We say Long Island. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Super Mega Trivia Slam. Yeah, give it up, you guys. We did not rehearse that at all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It's a game show that not only can you play alone, oh no, you can get your friends together, hang out, have yourselves a big old pizza party with some soda and beer, you know, if you want to get a little crazy, and just have a damn good time playing trivia. Let me be your trivia show host. Over here on the screen, that's a cartoon version of me, but you'll also be seeing a lot of, different questions. We have 8 rounds of trivia, 8 rounds of multiple choice trivia, okay, that our studio audience will be playing along with also. I'll get them involved pretty soon. I'll be asking some people to play, and you can also play at home as well. The way it works is we do the question, okay, then we give you the answer, and then we give you a fun fact, and then we go all the way to the 8 rounds, and then when we get to the final round, it's a rapid fire round. More about that later, but that's how the game is played. All right, the first 3 rounds are going to be for everybody here, even for the people at home, so shout out the answers and keep your own damn score. That's how the game is played. All right, moving on, folks. Here we go. Round number 1, classic movie trivia that you should know because you probably saw this movie 1,000 times. All right, that's how it goes. Here we go. It's a Wonderful Life. All right, has aired every Christmas for a while now. There are 2 characters in the movie that went on to be named in another show. All right, so here are your choices. A, Beavis and Butthead, B, Chip and Dale, or C, Bert and Ernie. I can't believe I forgot my phone. It's over there. I don't care. Screw it. If you want to grab it, Bobby, that'd be great. We'll just have you guys do it. You got 30 seconds. Shout your answers. Go!
Bert and Ernie.
You got a Bert and Ernie. Okay, you think of Bert and Ernie. Thank you very much. Bobby Lucero, ladies and gentlemen. You wish it was Beavis and Butthead. All right, well, it could be. You never know. You know what else you got? Shout them out. Give me your best answers. Everybody else? Everybody's kind of thinking about it right now. Do it at home too. What are you thinking? You got a few seconds left. All right, time's up. You guys ready for the answer? Here we go. Yep, C, Bert and Ernie. You are correct. How about a hand for the right there? She was the only one who shouted out Bert and Ernie. She's doing a dance. You're missing it, but she's doing a dance. All right. Here's your fun fact. Teacher says every time you give a fact, an angel gets its wings. Bert is the policeman, okay? Ernie is the cab driver. So when you see this, and It's a Wonderful Life, it's Bert and Ernie. Now, Sesame Street actually claims that they did not base Bert and Ernie on It's a Wonderful Life characters. Everybody seems to say, yeah, I think he kind of did. But whatever, it's Sesame Street. They're a juggernaut. Who cares? It's a Wonderful Life has always been... Now, have we seen it in color? Have you guys seen the color version? No, there's a color version of it. Then I'm sure there'll be a 3D version, then like a holograph version eventually. But, you know, every time Christmas... It's not Christmas unless you see It's a Wonderful Life. And I think they've remade it like, I don't know, 20 or 60 times. We'll have another thing about remakes in other rounds. But right now we're moving on to round number 2. We do 3 rounds where everybody makes a guess, but then eventually I'm going to pick people to play here. Yeah, you can play at home. Pick a friend of yours to play. Here we go. Round number 2. Disco music. It was extremely popular in the 70s, and it featured, you know, satin-shirted or tight-dress-wearing people dancing around to a rhythmic beat. However, one mystery remains. This may be a bit of a trick question. You never know. Where did the word disco originate from? Those are your choices. A, disco technology. B, discotheque. Or C, disco technique. You got 30 seconds. Go!
Discotheque.
Discotheque is our firyst one. B, everybody's saying discotheque.
I hear discotheque a lot.
You heard discotheque. Okay. All right. What do you think? Disco? All right. You got 17 seconds at home. You may or may not know this answer. Maybe it'll surprise you. I don't know. 10 seconds to go. We have basically everybody here is basically saying discotheque, right? All right. That's what you're guessing. 5 seconds to go at home. Get ready. 2, 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Where did the word disco originate from? Is this a trick question? Let's find out. No, it was discotheque. Of course it was discotheque. That was basically it. But where did that word come from? Here's some Saturday fact fever for you. Library of Phonographic Record. Phonographic, not pornographic, is the official translation of the French word discothèque. Meh. A disco became the name or the nickname of certain places that if they didn't have a band, they would just play music. Now it's translated to DJs, but in the past, like in the 70s and 80s, basically they just had records, and they would play the records, and that's basically where discotheque came from. Anybody who knows, who grew up in that era, because I kind of came of age in like the 80s, I kind of missed the whole disco scene. I was more of an 80s kid. There was a lot of anger between the disco people and either like the new wave or punk people. Okay, there was even a place here on Long Island that actually would have a disco area, and then you'd walk and it'd be like a regular dance area for other stuff. And that's disco. All right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 3, reboots and remakes and sequels. Holy crap. All right. Lots of films are constantly getting remade and rebooted and other sorts of R words. This next question is about one of those films that has been remade, ladies and gentlemen, 4 times. This film has been remade 4 times. You may or may not know this. Once again, it might be a trick question. Here we go. Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga starred in this 4th remake. A Star is Born, B, Wuthering Heights, or C, West Side Story. 30 seconds, go! A Star is Born. Everybody's saying A Star is Born. Okay, you never know. Could be something different. Could be Wuthering Heights. You know, Lady Gaga is a chameleon. You know, so you never know. She could be, you know, classic. West Side Story, very good singer. Brad, they're both very good singers. 12 seconds to go. So we're all sticking with your initial one. A Star is Born. All right, all right. 5 seconds to go. What do you think at home, ladies and gentlemen? Is it A Star is Born? Are you screaming at the screen saying, yeah, Steve, the hell? Of course it's A Star is Born. Well, let's find out. Yeah, it's A Star is Born. Of course it's A Star is Born. This film has been remade, my God, 4 times. Here's a lady fact for you. Directed by Bradley Cooper, it's a tale of a fading rock star and the up-and-coming singer he falls in love with. And it was first made back in 1927. Of course, obviously, it was a lot different back then. No rock stars in 1927. Then again, 1954, right? Then again, in 1976, Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson starred in the 1976 version. Stu is back, and he's pointing something. Have a hand for Stu. He's back. Ladies and gentlemen, Stu is back. Stu's been gone for a while, but now he's back. What are you pointing to?
1937.
37. Was it 1937? Oh, I said 27. You know why? Not wearing my glasses.
But you're not keeping score.
No, I'm not keeping score, and I don't care about the years. So it is 1937. Thank you, Stu. The man comes back, and he helps us. So thank you. Excellent job. All right. You know what that means, Stu? That means you get to be our first player for today. And what do you win, Stu? What do you win?
Twice what I won last time.
Which is twice the knowledge. Yeah, there you go. All right, so what's going to happen now is, and if you're playing at home, pick one person to play. If you're alone, pick your other personality. Whatever the hell you want to do, I don't care. Now, everybody here is going to shout out the answer, but then we're going to wait, and then I'm going to choose to see what Stu is going to say for the answer. So here we go, round number 4. Stu, it's a classic. What's our classic one? What do you think it is? Them foreign movie titles is crazy. All right? We all love this one. Foreign movie translations of American movie titles, do they make sense? No, they never do. You know why? Different language. They have a word for everything over there. I'm going to give you the American movie title, and you have to guess. Stu, you have to guess the foreign translation. Are you ready, sir?
C.
All right. He said C. Stu's funny. Here we go. Fast and Furious 7, the Japanese translation. There are your choices. A, Wild Speed Sky Mission. B, Big Muscle Fast Cars. Or C, Super Speed Explosion Boom. 30 seconds, help them out. What do you got? Don't say anything yet, Stu. What do you got? What do you choose? Everybody? Everybody is stunned. They don't know what to choose.
Big muscle fast cars.
Big Muscle Fast Cars. We have our first one. That's going to be a B.
That one's not about the muscle cars as much. It's
Yeah.
more about the explosion.
Okay, he's using
Yeah.
rationale. He's using technique. 10 seconds to go. We got the.
Explosion.
You're gonna go with the explosion boom. So number C. Okay. Anybody saying A? Any choices for A? Nobody's saying A. All right, good. All right, 1 second to go. Stu, what is your answer?
I was thinking C as well.
C. Super Speed Explosion Boom is Fast and Furious 7. The Japanese translation is Stu correct. Attention. It might be an explosion. It's A, Wild Speed Sky Mission. Yeah, Wild Speed Sky Mission. Why? All right, here we go. It's a Fact and the Furious. Come on, I had to do that one. Okay, also known as Furious 7. The plot dealt with the rescue of a computer hacker. Remember that? The whole thing? Okay. It was in the sky. They would take care of everything. Very powerful surveillance program. Now, and lots of cars, of course, crashed and blowed up. That's the way everything has to happen in that movie. Cars crash and get blowed up pretty much every 5 seconds, which is fine. It's one of my guilty pleasures. I love watching those. So here we go. Other Fast and Furious movies. Wild Speed Ice Break, and then Wild Speed Super Combo. I have no idea why it's called Super Combo, but that's what they called it. Exactly. The combo comes with fries, basically, the way it works. All right. Super Mega Trivia Slam, you're watching the show right here. Thanks so much for watching us, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you want to see this show maybe at your location, like a live show? I can do 3 back-to-back shows live, just to have a good time. We could do it like this. Once again, we don't, if you want to give out prizes, that's perfectly fine. The show's all about just having fun with your friends and just having a good time, and that's how it goes. All right, we're moving on. Who wants to play next? You want to play?
I'll play, yeah.
You'll play. All right, here we go. You're ready. The good one. I Believe in You versus Jacques. That's how this goes. Now, what's going to happen? I'm going to make a statement, okay? Everybody here, if they believe it, they're going to say, I believe in you. But if they think I'm lying, it's Jacques. Then you have to guess which is it. Are you ready? Here comes the statement. Guitar strings used to be made of spider silk. I Believe in You versus Jacques. 30 seconds, go! You believe, he believes in me. Jacques! Jacques!
Isn't it horsehair?
Jacques, what do you guys think over here? 20 seconds to go. We have some musicians in the house, right? All right. Jacques, we have a Jacques in the back. What do you say at home? 12 seconds to go. This gentleman's thinking. He's deep in thought. What do you think? Give us either or. I Believe in You versus you got 5 seconds to help this guy out. Jacques! All right. Your time is up. Now, guitar strings used to be made of spider silk. What is it? Jacques. Is he correct? Let's find out. Jacques! That's right. That's not, it doesn't spider silk, no. But, spider fact. Spider silk was woven into violin strings, believe it or not guitar strings. So they actually give it a nice, smooth, mellow sound. And also, spiders have been known to use their webs to communicate, through the spider webs. So it's pretty fascinating. I read that in a book. All right. Super Mega Trivia Slam. This is how the game is going. How much time we got? Good. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. All right. Who wants to play? Right there, Joe. All right, Joe. You're ready. We all know how the game is played. If you're playing at home, once again, you know what to do. Here comes round number 6. In for a penny. In for a pound. You like money? Who doesn't love money? All right, here we go. The pound has been a unit of money in some countries, not all. But where exactly did it get its name from? Okay. Once again, I'm doing a lot of possibly trick questions here, but here we go. Is it A, currency would be pounded for shape? B, if it referred to the weight of the currency? Or C, it was named after John Henry Pound? All right. What do you think? Help her out. 30 seconds. Go. Pounded it to shape. All right. It's a very pensive crowd tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They're studying as much as they can. There will be a written test after this, possibly an essay. 16 seconds to go. Anybody else can help them out? What do you think? Origin of the monetary unit pound. Which do you think it is? 8 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. Guess it is. Currency would be pounded for shape. It referred to the weight of the currency, or it was named after John Henry Pound. What is your guess?
I'm going to go with B.
B, it referred to the weight of the currency. Origin of the monetary unit pound is B. Correct? You are correct. Congratulations. Excellent job. Oh, she's doing a dance again. You can't stop her from dancing. She's a dancer. That's the way it goes. Here are pounds of fact for you. She's doing the Batman now. The Latin word for weight is actually poundus, believe it or not. And the earliest unit of currency called the pound was in 775 AD in England, because it actually did weigh 1 pound of silver. Okay? That's how it goes. All right. Super Mega Trivia Slam. We're going to pick our next contestant. Who's in? Who's in? If not, I'll just... Oh, there we go. All right, in the back. Okay. Round number 7. I Scream. What do you think this is about? The movie? Sort of. No. It's about ice cream. Yeah, it's about ice cream. But kind of ice cream that, if you look at it, will make you scream. All sorts of weird and disgusting ice cream flavors out there. We did do a similar one to this on a previous show. I will name 3 flavors, and you have to guess the real flavor. Are you ready? All right, here we go. A, deep fried oyster. B, chunks of crow. Or C, sloppy Joe. All right, go!
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe ice cream.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we're pretty awesome. Yeah. Anybody? So we got 22 seconds. Shout out the answers if you want to help them out. Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe. A, deep fried oyster. B, chunks of crow. Or C, sloppy Joe. Anybody else want to shout something out? No? All right. What do you say? You give me your answer.
I'm gonna go with Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe ice cream. Which is the real ice cream? Is he correct? The Sloppy Joe ice cream. Which sounds like a band. Actually exists? No, it's deep fried oyster. Deep fried oyster ice cream is a thing in the real world. I'll tell you. Here's some Faktendas for you. It's in Japan. Yeah, Japan is where things happen, apparently. It's a sweet and savory flavor. This ice cream is sometimes actually paired up with actual fried oysters. So when you get the ice cream, they have like sticks of fried oysters in there. And it's a crunchy and creamy treat, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to have yourself some deep fried oyster ice cream, head out to Japan and just go nuts. All right. Japan, they go nuts. They have a good time out there. I'm a big fan of Japanese culture, and I just want to try some of that stuff. But still, I'm on board for Sloppy Joe ice cream. I want to somebody make that happen and name it after me, Sloppy Steve ice cream. All right, who wants to play? All right, how about down here? Over there? No? Maybe? Yes? Maybe? Yeah? No? It's up to you. Okay, there we go. Round number 8. Here we go. Balls.
I got it.
All right, then. Good night, everybody. Sports and games use balls to play. Otherwise, people would just be running around just standing there. Here's a question about a game that requires balls. How many balls are required to play pool? There are your choices. A, 13, B, 16, or C, 22. 30 seconds, go! What do you think it is? 13. You have a 13, but we're going to hold on for that for just a second. 13, 16, or 22. What do you think at home? 17 seconds to go. We got a B. Somebody's saying a B, 16. You can still change your answer if you want to. A, 13, B, 16, or C, 22 to play pool. 7 seconds to go. We got a 13. People are going for the 13. All right, so what is your final answer? Same thing. 13 balls are needed to required to play pool. It's actually 16. Yeah, 16. I'll prove it. Yeah, you can change your answer. I will allow you, sir, to change your answer. Some fun ball facts. But can I say ball many more times than this? Pool. The game of pool has 1 cue ball, 7 stripe balls, 8 balls. 8 and 8, 16 solid color. So the 8 solid color ball includes the 8 ball. Billiards and or snooker has 22 balls. If you ever played snooker or billiards, that's how that game is played. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it through 8 rounds of trivia. How you feeling? You ready for like our rapid fire round? Yeah. All right. Okay. Now in the rapid fire round, it's a fun time. It's morphed. Like in the past, when I would do the rapid fire round, I would ask a question and have people shout out answers. I found it's a lot better to give you guys a choice of 2 things to shout out. This way you can choose. I'll make a statement, much like the J'accuse game that we played before. All right? And I'll give you 2 choices of things to say. So when I make the statement, you choose it. But you only got 5 seconds to do it. All right? So here are your 2 choices of things to shout out. You know, it's going to be of course versus I object. If you believe what I say, it's of course. If not, I object. All right, here we go. Number 1. Mr. Potato Head was the first toy to have a commercial. Go! Of course, or I object.
It's true.
Is it? So you're saying of course?
Oh, yes.
Okay. We're not playing it's true. Of course. So you're saying of course. All right. Anybody else? I object. You object. So we have one guy saying of course. Everybody else saying is objecting. All right. Here comes your answer. Of course. There you go. You got it right.
I was there.
It debuted, well, in 1952. I don't think you were there. You might have been, in theory. All right. 2, there are 5 different flavors in a box of Fruit Loops. Go!
I object.
You object! Anybody else? Of course versus I object. 3 seconds. Of course. 2, 1. Here comes your answer. I object. They're all the same flavor. Yes, so it doesn't matter what color they are. It's all the same flavor, which I think is an important thing to say these days. Moving on, number 3. Ketchup originated in China. I object versus, of course. Go.
Of course.
Of course. Ketchup originated in China.
I object.
You object. Anybody else? No, I don't care. I mean, he's insulted. Here we go. Here comes your answer. Of course. Yeah, it was actually a fish-based thing around 300 BC. So there you go. Which is how long ketchup can last, apparently. All right, we got 2 more to go. Here we go. It's going to be, of course, versus I object. Here comes your next statement. Bluetooth tech was named after King Harold Bluetooth. Go.
I object.
You object. Oh, I like the way you said, I object. Anybody else? Basically, everybody's objecting. Nobody's saying, of course. From a Viking.
Yes.
All right, so there you go, because of course it actually was named after, it was the first used as a code name. It was named after this guy. King Harold actually had a blue tooth. So they used it, and he was a person who actually united the Scandinavian countries. So they would unite these two things. They unite all of these devices. So they use it as a Bluetooth, but like marketing was like, we don't know what else to call this. Let's just keep calling it Bluetooth, and that's why it's called Bluetooth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to do our final question for tonight. It's gonna be of course versus I object. Here comes your statement. A sleeping person cannot sneeze. Go.
Of course.
Of course. Of course. What do you think? Any objectors? Anybody asleep right now? Here we go. 3, 2. Oh, wake up. Here we go. Of course. The nerves that help you sneeze are at rest. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Super Mega Trivia Slam. Did you have a good time tonight? Thank you so much. My name is Steve Strangio. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, hey.